Okay, great. I think we'll get started. Welcome everybody. To those of you that don't know me, my name is Bianca and I'll be guiding you through this 45-minute yin class. If there are any issues with visuals or audio, please just let me know in the chat and I'll try and rectify it as much as I can. Let's hope the internet sticks with us. Okay, so like I said before, we're going to use props. So if you do have yoga blocks, then you can get those handy. If not, maybe you can use anything else, like thick books also work really well. And if you don't have any of that, then just pillows. Pillows from your bed, pillows from the couch. You can maybe grab 2 or 3, and we'll be using that. And then as soon as you have that ready, we're going to lie down. Find yourself on your back. And you're going to take the pillow, taking it lengthwise towards the spine. And then lying all the way down onto the pillow. Allow the head to hang heavy across the edge. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees out nice and wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. And then just take a moment now to settle onto your mat. Letting go of any fidgeting or micro movements as you settle into stillness. And then draw the eyes to close if they aren't already. As you start to draw your attention and your awareness to your internal space. And then we'll just connect with our breath here. As you start to slow the breath down, and as you start to deepen the breath, creating more time and space between every inhale and exhale. Letting go of all the distractions of the day. Just drawing yourself in towards this present moment right here. Taking time to let go of all the doing and drop into simply just being. As always, we'll be moving through certain meridians today, accessing different parts of the body energetically. And as this is a yin practice, we will be holding each shape for at least 5 to 7 minutes. So I encourage you to use your props as much as you need to. There's no right or wrong way to use them. Support your body in its own individual capacity where it is at. And then with this in mind, ask yourself now what you need. Check in with your physical body. Notice where you might need to let go of. And notice where you might need to support your body more. Use the knowledge that is built into your physical body as your guide for your practice today. We have about 2 more minutes remaining here in your reclined butterfly. And as you feel the body starts to soften and let go, as you feel gravity draw the knees closer to the floor, you take 5 breaths here together. Inhale through the nose, and then a long exhale out the mouth. See if you can double the exhale. 4 more just like that. Inhale through the nose. We press out the exhale nice and long. Inhale. And exhale. Last 2, inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale out. Slowly start to bring some movement back into the body. You can bring the arms to the outside of the knees and then close the legs like you would close a book. Maybe you just want to windscreen wipe the legs slightly, bring some sensation back into the hips. And we just find a rebound position as you straighten both legs, lying flat on your spine. And when you are ready, you can bend the knees. We take the right ankle and we cross it over the left thigh for a figure 4 position. Now if you would like, you can take the pillow out from underneath you if it's a little bit uncomfortable. And then taking the arms behind you, clasping the hands behind the head. Inhale here. As you exhale, allow the legs to fall over to the right. So the weight of the right foot should be drawing your left knee closer in towards the floor. And if you find this is very uncomfortable for you, reminding you that we are staying here for quite a while, then you're welcome to uncross the legs and just place the left knee on top of the right in a more traditional spinal twist. Again, use your props, use your blocks. If you need to, you can place a pillow underneath that right knee, supporting yourself here. So there's really lots of options to guide yourself deeper into relaxation by using the props. And once you've found your most comfortable position, settle in and find stillness. those of you that might be new to the Yin style of yoga, it's all about restoration, rejuvenation, relaxation. We remind ourselves of the 3 tenets, that being edge, time, and surrender. So find the edge of your shape now. And when we refer to the edge, it means the place in the body where you might be feeling some discomfort but never pain. And when you reach that point of discomfort, you know instead of resisting it, you can lean into it by using the breath. So we allow ourselves and teach ourselves to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. And we do this by holding it for a certain extended amount of time so that we can surrender and soften into it. And this might not always be physical discomfort, but mental discomfort as well. So ask yourself once again, where can you soften and lean into the uncomfortable? We have about 2 more minutes here. We're going to take our 5 breaths once again. Deep inhale through the nose. Extended long exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Long exhale out the mouth. Inhaling. Exhaling. Two more inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale out. Slowly start to bring some movement back into the legs as you draw both knees into the chest, back to center. You can rock from side to side if it feels good. Some very gentle movements. And the same thing, we find that rebound position, straighten the legs. Lying flat on your back. Now feel the difference in the hips. Feel the difference in the spine as we've done one posture on one side and not on the other. Notice what that feels like. And then as soon as you are ready, you can gently bend the knees. And we'll move on to the other side. Left ankle crosses over the right thigh. Again, arms come next to the body, hands behind the head. As you inhale here, exhale, allow the legs to fall to the left. And there's that option again, if you did so on the other side, try and balance it out here, to just take a more traditional spinal twist by stacking the right knee on top of the left. And then you can support yourself with a pillow underneath the left knee if you need it. Allowing the weight of the left leg to draw the right knee closer to the floor. And get curious in the sensations now. The different sensations comparing right to left. Once again, ask your body, what does it need in this moment? How can I support myself more? Where can I let go? Where can I surrender? And how can I lean into discomfort? We have about 3 more minutes here. Now connect to our 5 intentional breaths together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. Inhaling. Long and deep exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale out. Gently bringing your legs back to center. Squeezing them into the chest, release the arms. Find your rebound position as you straighten both legs. And slowly, once again, bend the knees. We're going to roll ourselves over towards the left. Just take a moment to lie on your side. Support your head with your bottom arm. And very gently you can press yourself up, finding a seat. Moving into our next posture, Dragon's Lunge. So this one is going to be slightly more active than we did in the last 3 postures. We're going to take our blocks, or books, whatever you have available. You're also welcome to use a chair, so you can also just put the chair in front of you. Use your improvisational skills here. And we're going to take the right leg all the way forward. If you are using blocks or books, then you're placing the blocks to the inside of the right leg. So almost like a runner's lunge. We're dropping the hips forward and down. Then taking the right toes to a 45-degree angle just outside. So we're externally rotating the hips slightly. Just creating more space in the hips. You can start with a gentle inhale as you lift the chest. And then as you exhale, shift the blocks forward and drop down, supporting your body on the blocks, or on the books, or on the chair. Wherever you are, I really want you to relax the head. Relax the back of the neck. I'm just going to switch legs so you can see how I'm supporting myself on my blocks. And it's up to you how high or how low you want to drop. We are all different, with all different accessibilities in the body. And that can often also look and feel different from day to day. So this is not the time to judge yourself or be impatient or frustrated. If you are high and you're using a chair, that's perfectly fine. You really want to feel the full weight of the upper body onto your prop. So there's no activation in the shoulders or in the arms. You're just allowing the weight of the body to sink deep into the hips. Pelvis dropping to the floor. And then close the eyes, stay and hold. So in this posture, you really are going to tap into that discomfort. And the mind might be getting quite loud and noisy, telling you to move away and out of it. Can you quiet the mind by focusing on your breath? And when you feel you want to back away, instead drop deeper. Go towards rather than away. And this is where we challenge the mind and reframe what we might find uncomfortable. We just have 2 more minutes here, sticking with it. Maybe you want to adjust your props. As you soften, you can drop a little deeper. Connect to our 5 breaths. Take an inhale. Long exhale out. Inhaling. Exhale out. Three more inhale. And exhale out. Last 2 inhale. Exhale out. One more inhale. Exhale out. Slowly and mindfully start to press yourself up. Shifting the hips back very slowly. And then you can bring the right leg behind you. We take the child's pose as our rebound, just reaching the fingertips forward, drop the head. Relax completely and entirely. And then with your next inhale, slowly come back up. And we're going to move on to the other side. So left leg steps forward. Same thing, toes are facing out slightly. We're dropping the hips down. And now see, maybe your left side feels very different. Maybe you need to support yourself with different props, with a chair, with more blocks, pillows. Feel around, feel what it feels like, adjust where you need to. We lift our chest slightly, and then as we exhale, we drop forward. And you can start off slightly higher, and then when you start to feel the body soften and let go, you adjust your props to drop deeper. Wherever you are, relax the back of the neck. Can you practice that same idea we did on the other side? Finding your edge, staying for time, and surrendering into it. We have 2 more minutes remaining. This is your moment to drop deeper if you wish to do so, and adjust where you need to do. taking our 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Gently pressing yourself back up. Shifting your left leg back. Child's pose, we rebound. You can really spread the knees. Create space for the belly. And as you inhale, roll yourself back upright. We're going to come to lie on our backs once again. Just making your way there with as little effort as possible. We're going to use either a pillow or a block, a book, whatever you have available. We'll move into supported bridge pose. So whatever the object is that you are using, choosing the height you want to go at. If it is a block or a book, maybe not using the highest height because we're going to be here for quite a while. So either slightly lower, popping it underneath the pelvis, or maybe even a medium height is quite nice too. And you're going to find the sweet spot here, so it's generally just above the tailbone, at the lowest part of your lower spine. And it might need some wiggling around to find your sweet spot. And once you have it, you can bring the arms next to the body. If it feels good, you can also bring the arms up and overhead. The feet are hip-width distance apart, knees facing up to the ceiling. And this is where we stay and hold as you close the eyes. Now this is our last shape before we move into our final relaxation. So can you find that heaviness in the pelvis as it drops onto the prop beneath you? Now with the belly facing up to the ceiling, you can really feel the rise and fall of the belly and of the chest as you breathe. As you feel that expansion and that letting go, the ebb and the flow. We have 2 more minutes here. And we take our last 5 breaths together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. Inhaling. Exhaling. 2 more inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale out. Gently just pressing into the feet as you lift the pelvis off of your prop. Removing the prop from underneath you, and then slowly roll the spine back down. Again, you can give some windscreen wipers to the knees. Giving your knees a little hug in towards the chest. Maybe you want to lift the head and the shoulders. And finally, release, pentacle pose, shavasana. Lying flat on the floor, release the legs, release the arms. If you have some sensation or discomfort in the lower back, you are welcome to prop yourself with a pillow underneath the knees. And even if you don't, it's just a really nice way to support yourself. Feels really nice and juicy in the body. And you can bring the arms next to you, comfortable distance from the body with the palms facing up. And close the eyes. And find that final surrender. The full body release. Almost as if your entire body is melting into the floor. And then one last time, ask yourself what you need in this moment. Where can you release and let go? Whether that be in the physical body, the mental body, or the emotional body. And how can you give yourself the space to really just be where you're at? No judgment, no attachment. Just allowing whatever needs to be brought in, welcome it, and allowing whatever needs to flow out, releasing it. And I'm going to give you a few moments here in stillness and in silence. And I'll let you know when it is time to move out of our pentacle pose and end our practice off. Very gently becoming aware of your breath once again. And then becoming aware of the edges of the body, the tips of the toes, the fingers, the top of the head. Whenever you feel ready, there's absolutely no rush. Take your time. If you would like to stay in your pentacle pose for longer, please do so. You can start to wake the body up. Some micro movements. Keep the eyes closed. And we'll find ourselves lying on our left side once again, supporting the arm, supporting the head rather with your bottom arm. And then keeping the eyes closed, press yourself up to a comfortable seat, easy cross-legged or sitting on the shins. We bring Anjali Mudra, hands together, thumbs at your sternum. As we give thanks and appreciation, gratitude to the practice, to our minds, our bodies and our breaths, and for the lessons we've learned on our mat today, and how we get the opportunity now to take these lessons off of our mat and into our lives. And then you can bow the forehead to fingertips, sealing it all in. From me to all of you, thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.